Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. So, as you've probably seen in the title, it has been 2 years since I started playing PJSK. Technically almost 2 years, but you know. But anyway, today we will be doing a account tour or showcase because I just thought it would be fun to just see how much I've accomplished in the past 2 years of PJSK. I've never played any rhythm games before I started PJSK, so yeah. We are going to start off looking at the songs. So, first of all the hard songs and extra songs are full comboed. This is nothing new, I've done this ages ago. But the master songs, I have managed to full combo every master song. Every master song all the way up to master 32. So yeah, all of the master 32 songs are full comboed. It did take a really long while, and I would say the most difficult one was definitely Sekai-chan. I left it until last, and Hibana's was really close, so it's really difficult. My Master 33s, I have full combo 2 of them. Most one's Mapping, and what's the other one? The other one's Joy. So I managed to full combo both of these. The next ones I will try though are Hatsune Creation Myth. Hatsune Creation Myth is easy except for the beginning spam. I just can't do it, but and then our 16-bit wars. I'm really close to be able to full combo our 16-bit wars, but I still need to put in a little bit more effort. But yeah, if we set the filter to no full combo, you will see that the only songs I have not full combo yet are these 16 songs. 16 songs. Okay, let's talk about APs. I have APs on all of the Master 26s and all of the Master 27s. I am working on the Master 28 APs, but I just can't be bothered because it takes a long time to grind APs on Master 28, and there's so many of them. My best AP is probably the Master 31, Rolling Girl. It's the only Master 31 I've AP'd, and I'm pretty proud of it. It just happened, you know? Like, sometimes you just open up PJSK and you just play Rolling Girl and you just AP it. And it's a really good song. I have a few Master 30 APs, so we have Stella, we have Kirako no Jo, Dance for the Dance, and Song, and a few more. But yeah, those are the APs, and that brings us to a total of 442 hard full combos, 442 expert full combos, both of which are of the songs, and 426 master full combos. And for APs, they're only 195. I'm really close to the 200, so maybe I'll get it really soon. We also haven't talked about a pen, so let's do that. So for appends, I have a lot of full combos. I'm gonna have 2 APs because I can't really be bothered to grind for append APs. And I have Leg Train and Tokyo Funka. Tokyo Funka was really an accidental AP. I wasn't really trying to AP, but I was recording, and it just so happened that my AP does some, I have full combo of the Pen 29s though, as you can see. The only ones I haven't full combo on the pen are Valleys, which has been reiterated to get a Pen 31, and Chikyu, which is just horrible. It's on a Pen 32 on the Japanese server. And yeah, I do have all of the pens cleared though, so Mamoru, I have it cleared. And that brings us to a total of 35 pen clears, 24 full combo pens, and 2 APs on the pen. Okay, let's then talk about the achievements and the titles. For the characters, I have all of them to the feathered rank, so all of them are above rank 30. I have these trust ranks. You should just pause them and have a read. The one I'm just most proud of is definitely this one that I got recently. Crossing the boundary one day. For the achievements, there aren't really anything crazy here. And then events. So, for the recent events, I'm pretty sure starting from Mafu 4, yeah, I have been getting top 5,000 pretty consistently. Obviously, one of my best accomplishments is the Anna Wordling top 100. That really did take a while. Yeah, the Wordlings though, like the VBS Wordling and the Wonderland Showtime Wordling, they're only top 10,000 because Wordlings are kind of more competitive. Yeah. And then let's move on to the cards. Yep, these are all my cards. So, for the cards, I have every 1-star maxed out, so that is max skill level and max level and max mastery levels. For the 2 stars, all of them are mastery rank 5s, and all of them are skill level 4s, but not all of them are level 30. I do have every single 2-star in the game though, so if you get to the exchange, and look at the user characters, I have every single 2-star. For the 3 stars, annoyingly I'm only missing 1 3-star, and then it's this Miku. It's very annoying. I'm hoping I can get her soon so that I can complete the 3-star collection. For the 3 stars, this is the only 3-star I have not maxed out. I have been waiting for this. So let's just max him out. And that is every 3-star maxed out, or upgraded, and to max level. I also have a lot of magical speed, so let me just real quick. There we go. And while we're at this, I'm going to read every single side story, because there are a lot of them that I have not read yet. All of the side story ones I have read, but the part 2s of side stories, I have not read all of the 3-star ones, so well, I have more than enough, I hope, local jumps, so let's just do that. And while I'm reading all these stories and clicking on stuff, we are going to do a small Q&A session, so I will pass this over to Editor Luna, and I hope you enjoyed the Q&A. Okay, before we get started, a huge thank you to everyone who decided to submit a question. There are way more questions than I expected, and unfortunately that does mean I won't be able to answer all of them, because otherwise this video would be 2 hours long. So sorry if your questions didn't get selected, but let's get started. The first question is from Kaito-sama Was. Relatable. Who was your first 4-star? Does this Leonid Lin? Next question from Mistsuki0239. How do you get so good at playing on Master? This question has also been asked by a lot of other people, and I do plan on eventually making a video all about gameplay, but in general, it's mostly just practice. Just play the game a lot, and you'll get there. The next question is from Prosekai. What are some of your favorite charts in the game? I don't really have a favorite chart, but there is one chart that I always play as part of my warm-up for playing ranked, and that chart is Calc. I don't actually know why, it's just a good solid chart. A bit boring maybe, but it's the chart I always default to when I'm trying to, for example, test my loop speed and my delay. The next question is from HelloQT4323. So they first asked, how do you know PJSK? Well, it's actually really funny how I started PJSK, because I actually just saw my neighbor playing it, and I thought that looked fun, and I just downloaded the game. I've never played any rhythm games before, unless you count Magic Tiles as a rhythm game. They also asked who inspired you to start this channel, and probably a mix between One More Sekai and Loud Loser. Okay, from Devouring Aliens, where are you from and when is your birthday? So, I've never actually talked about this in the video, but I'm actually Asian and I was born in Hong Kong. But I moved over to the United Kingdom a few years ago, and that's where I currently live, so yeah. And about my birthday, that's a secret. From Karakinanan3341, are you willing to tier in top 10 in the future events? I have been considering tiering for World Link 2.0, but the top 100 one was already really demanding, and I'm just not sure I'm up for that challenge, so probably not. From Miyako KPS, who was your favorite character when you started the game, and what made you love Eva? The reason I like Eva so much is just because she's the first birthday card I got. I got her birthday card before I even got most of the 1-star cards. Yeah, it just so happened that when I started playing the game, her birthday gacha was available, and so I just put on it, and she just came on. From Rastis Muhammad, will you forever be a free-to-play or a pay-to-play, and what's your opinion about that? So currently I'm a free-to-play. I've never paid any IRL money, but I am considering that I might pay a little bit just for a few paid crystals, so I can pull on a few of the select 4-star gachas in the future, of the dream pick ones. But yeah, so far it's all free to play. From That Strange Artist 123, is that an N reference? What is your PJSK practice schedule? Like, how often do you play? I don't really have a practice schedule, I just play whenever I get a notification that says your opponent's energy is full. and then I just play on co-op to burn the energy. From Strawberry Love, how do you know when to not only use your index finger on a song? Because like on a pen there are more notes for more fingers, but on a normal song there is like no guide. So that's actually a really good question, and one that I will talk more about in my gameplay guide eventually when it does come out. The way I do it is, I always use 3 fingers, no matter how difficult the song is. So if you look at some of my gameplay videos, you see that I use 3 fingers for Master 26 songs, and also for Master 32 songs. I always use 3 fingers. Whenever I see a note that touches the rightmost edge of the screen, I use my middle finger to tap it, and otherwise I just play like normal. The next question is from LSX720. Is there something you play more than PJSK? No. The next question is from Natsuki Lazy. What is your favorite NA permanent 4-star? There are a lot of good NA 4-stars, but favorite permanent is probably IT Smile. The next question is from Zime Kesa. If you had to pick anything from the past year of JP to be released on EN immediately, songs, banners, etc., what would it be? Really, the only thing I would want to be added to EN immediately is my Sekai, because then I can upgrade my character ranks even more. Of the banners and cards, I would rather wait for them, because then I can save on my crystals. From Boop MM, do you read all the stories? Well, I would love to read all the stories, but unfortunately I don't really have the time to do that. So I've read a few of the Nightcore stories, mostly, but I haven't actually even finished the ID Smile event, which is the first Mitsuki focus, and I really should finish the event soon, I guess. From Slayer Rat Y4G, who's your favorite Vocaloid / voice bank? It's a good question, but I don't really have an answer for this, because I've never actually listened to any Vocaloid songs before I started PJSK. Like, PJSK is the first time I've encountered Vocaloids, and so I don't really have a favorite Vocaloid yet. Yeah. From Bitter Salt, are there any gachas you're waiting to come to EN? Yes, I'm waiting for V25 and NA5, and also the TT rerun. From Majima PRSK, what other type of games do you like apart from PJSK and rhythm games? I do like strategy games and role-playing games, so I do play Baldur's Gate 3. From Spoon618, do you know any PJSK's IRL? How do you meet them? Do you play together? Well, I know a few PJSK players IRL. There are a few friends that do play PJSK, and one of them is actually Tsukimi. I will link their channel in the description, and you should probably check them out. They are a really good Austrian player. And that's most of the questions. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to answer all of them, but I hope you still enjoyed that section, and I hope I managed to answer a few of the questions that a lot of you guys are wondering about. Okay, back to the account showcase. It's actually the next day, and the fall has just ended, and I actually made it into the top 1000. I'm actually really surprised by this. I was so sure that I wouldn't be able to make it to the top 1000, because the event ended at 5 AM in the morning, so I set an alarm at 4:30 for the end rush, and when I woke up, I was like 100 tears off from being top 1000, and then I just grinded for that half an hour, praying that I would have enough to make it into the top 1000, and I somehow managed that. I don't think I deserve making it into the top 1000 at all. It was just really lucky. And you know what I get from being this lucky? I fell back asleep and I forgot that I had a part-time job this morning. So I just completely overslept and missed it. So yeah, a bit silly. But at least I got the 1000, so screw the part-time job. Anyway, I've also finished reading off the side stories, and as you can see, we are now at 90,000 crystals. And let's continue with the challenge show. This is a new day, and I have not done it yet. Okay, back to the character screen. From the 2 years, I managed to get a total of 94 4-stars. All of these 94 4-stars, I have 4 full sets. So they are the Kamiyama Vest. I have the Hermit's full set. This is probably my most prized possession in this account. I do have this set. This is the Parasol Cider set, right? If I remember correctly. And finally, I also have the card set with the Anna, the Honami, and the Emu. And these are all of my sets. Interestingly, I have 0 Itsuka 4-stars, even from the 2 years of playing. And I have 11 Anna 4-stars. I will try to get her 3rd birthday, which is in like a week, I think. And for Mitsuki, we have these 5 4-stars. The newer Mitsuki, I did have to spark for this, but I love this card, it's so nice. And here are the Canada cards. And the Mafia cards. So yeah, comment down below which card you would want to steal if you get the chance. Let's talk about character ranks. So we just quickly claim all of the rewards that I got from the stories. Okay, let's talk about the character ranks. All of them are above rank 36, the lowest being Nene and Tsukasa. Obviously the highest is the Anna at 73, followed by Mitsuki at 54. And then we have Miku at 52. Let's also talk about the trust ranks. So for most trust ranks, I'm aiming to get rank 8, because rank 8 will give you the bonus energy drink, which will be useful for any future tiering. The best one, obviously, is with Mitsuki at rank 47. So cute. What's next? Costumes. So I bought every single available costume for Anna, and I am currently working on the Mitsuki. So yeah, just trying my best to get this number up. For stamps, from 2 years of playing and only buying stamps from the event shops, you are able to get every single Night Court stamp, every single Moment Jump stamp, and almost every single unit stamp. I've not bought any Virtual Singer or Philip Password or One Showtime. For the challenges, all of them are at least 1 million points. So even Itka, whom I do not have any 4-stars for, has gone to 1 million points. For Anna, obviously a level 56, and a high score of over 2 million. And let's also talk about the teams. This is my heroes team. Nothing particularly special, just all of them are just the birthday cards. Here is the score team. That's just what I play with usually. And then here's the blocks. That was the end of 4 event team. And yeah, the rest of these are just unit focused. And finally, let's also just talk about the items. So I have over 70,000 for each of the charms, and over 50,000 for each of the gems. You actually do rack up a lot of those if you do play for a long time and you do tier. Miracle gems, I just used a bunch of them, so I'm only down to 1,000. I have 26,000 push pieces, and I'm saving them because I need to master rank 5 the Anna from Anna 5 and Mitsu 5, and I also need to master rank 5 the Anna birthday, and all 3 of those cards added together will cost 25,000. Oh yeah, I have 53 wish drops. I've been saving them because I want to use them for the plants decorations eventually when I get all of them to max level. The wish files, I only have the Night Lord ones. I haven't bothered getting the wish files for the other characters. And then practice scores, I always save quite a few practice scores. For mastery levels, here are my end mastery levels. I've just upgraded every limited end 4-star to mastery rank 2, and then these ones are just rank 5. For skill levels, yeah, all of them are skill level 2. I am trying to get all 3 of these to maybe skill level 3. Don't worry, I'll upgrade this Anna soon. And finally, let's also take a look at the decorations. All of the unit-based decorations are at 8% or higher, and the Virtual Stinger is at 10%. The Night Horde is at 15% because of the Night Horde World Link. The plants are all at 8.5%. And then here are the character ones. The most notable ones are obviously the Night Horde's ones are all maxed out at level 15. Here, all of them are level 15 maxed out. I think I'll work on the Kaito next, because I do use Kaito for my blocks team. So let's just max this out. And yeah, I think we've talked about most of the stuff. Here are my results for ranked. So we had gold, plat, diamond, and also diamond. I am trying to get into master this season, but anyway, let's just maybe do one more pool. And we get nothing. That is it for this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!